What's up, everybody? It's your boy Floyd here. If you hear a little bit of background noise, we're currently up in New York for a gymnastics competition for my oldest daughter. But I just wanted to make a quick little video for the tube review. I've been slacking a little bit. I have made a couple videos on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, you know the deal, but slacking a little bit on the YouTube stuff. So did a couple of upgrades over winter, changed from air to water, or from air to air to air to water, a couple other little odds and ends things, trying to move weight around. End up going to Maplegrove. We didn't do good there at all until the final round, kind of like Shadyside. We went down to Maplegrove, first time out on kind of the new setup, air to water deal. End up winning first round. There was a good decent amount of cars, like 15, something like that. 15 cars, something like that. 22 cars. The pot was $2,200. So we end up doing okay. Had issues the whole day. Track was cold. It was February 22nd. It was cold, so track was cold. The air was cold. The car just didn't like the surface, so we kept on turning it down. Myself, Travis, and Dustin, we kept on talking it over. Finally got it to where my semifinals, we got it to go. I'm like, once we got it to leave, I had a decent amount of boost that we wanted. It ran very good. It was slow. It was a turtle, but so going into the finals, Matt and I already decided kind of what we wanted to do with the money. I'm a firm believer that I'd rather go home with a little bit than nothing. I know a lot of my friends always yell at me and tell me to die like a man, but this sport's expensive. So I'd rather go home with a little bit of something than a lot of nothing. So we end up going to the finals. The car finally left good. Kind of spun a little bit off the line. Got in the second. Start grabbing a scramble. Got in third, and I pulled around Matt. He had a nice little hot rod. Different tire. Similar setup, different tire. I think I'm going to end up going with the tire that he had on the car for the shittier surfaces, but his car ran good. I just got lucky, drove around him there at the end, grabbed the scramble, came home with my first big check. We won one race last year, couple finals appearances, couple semis, did decent in the second chance race at Warren Woods, made it down to the final 4 cars out of like, I think there was 40 cars, 30 cars, something like that, whatever the second chance deal was. So finally being able to grab that first big win with the big check was awesome. So fast forward to this past weekend, we go down to Shadyside, we're driving. The bus end up having an AC compressor lockup. We end up getting it changed, we got it freed up, end up putting a new belt on it, and made it the rest of the way there up until about 30 miles from the track. Leaf spring brakes on the trailer. We kind of got it fixed enough to make it somewhere safe. We're on the side of the road in North Carolina. End up getting to a gas station. We're about 30 miles away. So I told like David and Dustin and Jimmy, I'm like, look, we're close. The car will make it. There's no issues. I mean, it's a street car. So we ended up unloading the car, getting all the weight off the getting all the weight off the trailer. Was able to limp it there, no issues. Friday night, ended up pulling a bear for the little gangsters. Got outran. Got outran. Thought I had enough put in it. Ended up not having enough power in it. Was only on like 20 pounds of boost. So end up losing first round little gangsters. Get some testing. All 3 of my test passes and test and tune were all terrible. It changed a bunch of different things. Ended up striking the tire 3 times in a row. So going into Saturday, I was very not excited. So we go up first round at Extreme Street. Put what I normally put in the car that I know will go down the track. Well, the track was good. Even though it was a no prep, it was a very good surface. The guys at Shadyside, Corey, Zach, all them guys. The surface is it's amazing. So we end up going first round, little maybe leave on 7-8 pounds of boost to 20 pounds of boost, and 1.2. Not very aggressive for the surface. Well, goes out, rides the ring gear, ends up wheeling. Nate crosses over the center line. I got the win there. The other 2 competitors, Kurt and I think his name was Cam from North Carolina, he ended up, Cam didn't have a hood. The rules called for all body cams. So Kurt ended up getting a pass. He ends up oiling the track down. New build, new card blues. He'll get it figured out. The car's going to be a rocket ship. So he ends up getting it fixed. Corey comes up to us and said, "Hey, with Kurt oiling the track down last night and then today, we're not going to finish little Extreme Street." So basically got a gimme, but after Friday, I was taking it. So we go into Little Gangsters, end up running first round of nice SN95, the nitrous deal. The guy ended up, he went to the finals Friday night. End up shattering the tires a little bit through the 60-foot, which I think helped a little bit. I drove through it. Got the win first round. Second round, I'm racing the dude that I raced the night before that won. Beautiful Nova 2, green, small block Chevrolet turbo deal. He ends up red lighting. I do a massive wheelie, pedal it, come down, get the car settled, jump on a scramble, see if I can run him down. I get back to the pits. I tell David, I'm like, damn. I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, well, we'll get it ready. We're going to go make our Extreme Street hit. Well, he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, lost. He's like, nah, the guy red light, you won. I'm like, surprised. Because I know he's a very good racer. So, down to the final 3 cars in the semis. 3 cars. I know somebody's getting a bye. I look at my phone. Corey's calling me from Spooled Media. Hey, you got the bye to the finals, so let me know when you're ready, or come on up whenever you're ready. We'll run these 2 guys, and then you'll race the winner back guy. So we go up, change a couple things. I figured, like, let's see what we can do. Try to hit it a little bit more power. Wheelies again. So right now, 3 out of the 4 passes do not look very good. We end up going into the finals and just make a complete 180. We tighten down the front end 100% with no extension. The rear, we did a couple things with the rear, and we tried to hit it a little bit harder since the surface was nice, and it worked. We left pretty close to the same time, Caden and I do a quick look. I just stab the throttle. As soon as I basically let off the button, it was like 1.5, 1.8 into the, or 0.15, 0.18 into the run. So I pedaled it and get back in it, got in the second, grabbed the scramble button, was holding the scramble as I drove into third, and he drove around me. He womped the throttle a couple times. I think he said he didn't hear me, and with my car, it's not the loudest thing. You hear more turbo noises than anything, but I mean, I had a little bit more mile an hour on him while he was womping the throttle. So we got the win there. Good event all around. Definitely be going back down for Memorial Day to watch all the big dogs race. Obviously, I'll be running Little Ranchers again. We got a little bit more data. Next event will be probably King of Columbus, April 12th in Ohio. So, just wanted to, I know this is, 11-minute video already, but just a quick little recap of the last two events. 2 events, 3 wins. Very blessed man. Hopefully can keep the ball rolling. Can't thank my, obviously, the good Lord himself, God, and Jesus. Without them, don't know where I'd be. Secondly, my wife, family, my parents, my grandfather. There's just my friends, and I can go on for days about just talking about how blessed I am to have the people in my life surrounded with me right now. But I don't want to bore you. We'll see you in Columbus in 2 weeks, or next week then. Or yeah, 2 weeks. We'll see you in Columbus 2 weeks, April 12th. See what happens. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.